All right, hello, and welcome back to the Crossword Vlog, aka Clog Saturday edition. And yeah, in terms of 1 hour challenge, we do have a shot at the somewhat shortened Monday through Saturday edition. So we're definitely going to try to get underneath the 1446 on that. But obviously, the full 1 hour challenge is really not on the table at the moment. Let's go ahead, inspect source, get rid of. Where is this? Going here, get rid of banner portal. One day they'll get rid of that thing. Looks like a classic big open Saturday grid. Let's get it started. Play S here. Lead role. No idea. No idea. Road rash, maybe? He said, she said. Lies. The truth, maybe? Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, I think. Face down. Prone, maybe. Okay. Neutral. Okay. Shrink back. Containers. Pasta somethings. Maybe like Edmund or something. Braid. Rail. Algebra. Gas cans. Recoil. Spring back. No idea. Tis the season. Armrest. An eland is a type of thing. Lorelei. Like sand? I don't know. For eggs. An egg sack. Patagonia. Vulcans. Alien race. Grope. Cantors. Late morning. Late start. Uh, baby steps. Plays dead. Alberta, Canada. Gladstone, maybe? Seems possible. Gal Gadot. Rideshare. This could be big something. Gag orders. Are you done guessing? Get it? Maybe. No. Okay. With. That's just a Vec. Give up. Buck. Big. Flashbacks. Means to be seen. Opted for something. First test. Big skate or something. Okay, I'll come back up there. Short greetings. Highs, maybe? Water cooler. Ice. Safe job. Divide. It could be like divvy up or something. Maybe. Okay. Truth doesn't need to be right. Big. Well. Buck the establishment. It's gonna be Pharaoh. Rebel. I think Rarebit. Ruins. Big scene. Sucker. Something. One of those. Water cooler. Ice. Melt. I don't know. 7-Eleven. I mean, they're convenience stores, but I don't know how to shorten that. Maybe truth doesn't really make sense there. Short drivers. Maybe like RT. Backwards bakery. Backward bakery. Yerba? I know Yerba Buena's place, but nothing. Yeah, I don't know about that. Colorful shawl. Split. Divide. Something loans? Short drivers, though. I want that to be like dance, but I kind of want this to be prone. Short car loans? Because they're short on money. So yeah, this could be prone. Prounce? Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing. Could be like Jenny or Benny. I know it's Yerba Buena. Okay. We were doing so well, but now we're kind of stuck. That's just a name. John Wilson. Round. That's not really a thing. 1985. Okay. Kind of like an N here. But then it's gonna be like Bonnie or something. scuba. Yeah, I don't know about that. Henry. I'll get bested by. Lose to? Could imagine that. Go something. Safe job. A heist? Can that, I guess that could be a verb. That works with ice. Div divvied up, split like past tense, is that how you spell it? DVDs, okay. Dads to be. Ice cube. Syraps, like that. Could be like Leica. Highs. Or Luca. Humidor. Something stores, okay. Vacuum. C stores? Okay. We're gonna talk about that one. Um, lead role. It lies just between rashness. So this is gotta be A, E, I, O, or U. Maybe a lout? Prone could be wrong. I just feel like this ONCE seems okay. This could be like something like Louis, but with another letter. Hmm. I guess prone isn't really face down, is it? Maybe it is. Fuck, with ex I want it to be like bounce or something. I mean, maybe lout is wrong, but if I was gonna do that, this has to be A, E, I, or U. A, E, I, O. None of those look really great. So that's just a name. That's just a name. That's just a name. That's a word. And that's a word. And that's a word. Okay. So ideally, I would get one of these. Rashness and cowardice. So it's like whatever the right option is. And like, what award do you even win in basketball? Oh, and it's probably just MVP. Um, make something. So we're putting prone back, I guess. Valor. Let's put Bonnie in. Maybe Lonnie? Marty McFly. Flounce? Lunk? Eureka. I guess that looks like bakery backwards. Um, Marty McFly. Well, these can be wrong, I guess. I think that's all fine though. Redstone. Tag orders. Humidor. Okay, we'll come back to that. Triple A, okay. Rebel, divvy it up. Probably right. Dabs to be. Convenience stores, alright. Oh, this delight. Sand, Lorelei. I don't know why this is legendary. Maybe whoever this is has a song called Legendary. Lorelei. Delight. You send someone delights them. I'll imagine that's right. Eureka. Place dead. Alberta. Rarebit. Ugh. Okay. I think it's right though. Syrups. All right. Well, that was a disaster of a puzzle, I have to say. That's like the exact opposite experience of the Friday. Notice very similar times actually. Um, but I quite enjoyed the Friday puzzle, and I cannot say the same for this Saturday puzzle. You know, uh, I'm okay with difficulty in a puzzle, and I think Friday was a good example of that. But this is just pain all the way through. I will say, I mean, they went to impress on this middle section, and it is a very impressive staircase here. Um, but I think they forgot that you spend the most time on the worst parts of the puzzle. And as impressive as this is, there's just so much proper nounage all throughout, as well as just obscure or like not real um, uh, references to things. Um, so as much as I would like to give props for this stuff going on here, which is legitimately good and impressive, um, realistically, I solved all of that within like 4 or 5 minutes and then spent twice as long dealing with the garbage throughout the rest of the puzzle. So let's talk about that. Let's start in the upper left hand. Um, yeah, so we've got Eland, that's one of my pet peeves. It's a sort of a type of gazelle-ish thing, I believe. Um, but that's not a thing that anyone knows outside the fact that it shows them in crosswords. And then to clue it in relation to a springbok is just ridiculous as well. Like you clue something that no one knows what it is with something that no one knows what it is. And so it's like, even if you did happen to know what a springbok was, I guess the Venn diagram of people that know what that is pretty overlapping with this, but it just feels like you're giving a nonsense clue for a nonsense answer. And then crossing that with like Lorelei, uh, not ideal, and then cluing send this way is just like a step too far. And of course, there's just proper nounage all throughout. So we also have Edmund messing with this area, um, and Mrs. Maisel. I don't really know who that is. It's just a name that's in my head, but you know, that one's easy enough, I guess. Moving over here, flounce is not a real word. Car loans is fine. It's a thing, but like only barely. Most people are not super familiar with the inventor of the Super Soaker, and then Eureka is just complete nonsense, and they tried to make it less nonsense with that, but I don't know. Maybe I should have picked up on that faster, but this just does not look like a real word. So that wasn't great. Then down here we have Pharaoh. Wasn't a fan of that. Rarebit. Definitely not a fan of that. And then over here, yeah, like loose is just not a name I know, and it's crossing something that could be spelled in multiple different ways. And then Humidor crossing Desica, and then I think the cherry on top of this entire puzzle is C stores. If you have ever heard in your entire life someone say, "Hey, I'm just gonna go to the C store real quick," uh, tell me about it, because I'm pretty sure that that has never ever happened in the history of humanity. Um, it's just they know it's bad. They're trying to sneak it in there. It's not okay. Um, so where does that leave it in terms of rating? Well, my first ex part of the experience was actually quite positive. So I'm not going to give this a 1 out of 10. But there's so much garbage in here, and you spend so much time with it that I think this is around a 2.5 out of 10, unfortunately. And the I didn't even realize this until just now, but it also did make me miss my target by about a minute and a half. It's a little twist of the knife as well. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on a Sunday puzzle where we'll just use that as a training session. Thanks for watching.